alongside. We go from UFC 1, now we are at UFC 100. Here is one of the first superstars of the sport of mixed martial arts, Royce Gracie. Royce, we are at UFC 100, Mandalay Bay. The sport of mixed martial arts has really grown leaps and bounds. You were the first to really put it on the map. Tell me your thoughts.
It's been a pleasure all the way. Just did what I know. I'm just a vehicle for what my father taught us.
During the first UFC, as you were preparing and getting ready in the locker room, and when your brother thought of this concept, did you ever think that MMA would get to the heights that it is achieved today?
Man, I come from Brazil. My father in Brazil, everybody knows him because of fighting, because of teaching Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. So I knew it was going to get that big.
Now, can you let us know about your most defining victory in the Ultimate Fighting Championship? I know you fought outside the organization, but if there is one defining victory you can categorize it on, what would it be?
Oh man, there's so many. The first UFC, nobody knew exactly what was going to happen. 3 fights in one night. The second UFC, 4 fights in one night. The battle with Kimo. And then come back again with Dan Severn. 3 fights and I have to face Dan Severn. So everybody thought, no, he's done. Now Dan Severn is going to throw him around like he was doing with everybody. And I come back and choke him out. So every moment, man, it's a special one. Can't repeat.
Now, I know that the UFC 60 a couple of years ago didn't go the way you wanted it to, but what was it like to return to the octagon? And is there a possibility for you to return to the octagon and fight in the UFC yet again?
The ovation, the reception that I had, even Matt Hughes was the champion, and my reception was much bigger than his. Man, that made me feel good. Made me feel good. And yes, there's always a possibility to come back. I'm not done yet.
How much has the sport changed since you started? I mean, it has really grown leaps and bounds. How much has the sport changed since you began?
On the first UFC, it was a style against a style. Okay, today, it's the athlete against an athlete, because everybody practices everything. Everybody's combining the styles of martial arts. So it's not a style against a style anymore, but an athlete against an athlete.
Do you feel that is good for the sport, or do you think that it takes away from its original concept?
It doesn't take it away. It's good. It's a way to, that's the evolution. The whole thing grew this big.
How do you manage training and teaching along with being a superstar? Because I'm sure everywhere you go, people want to come up to you because you were the first name in the UFC. Everybody knows the first UFC, Royce Gracie. When you mention the UFC, you have to include Royce Gracie in the mix.
I don't know about superstar, man. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just part of the package. But training, as I teach, I train.
Now, can you let us know who are some of the guys that you admire in the UFC, some of the fighters that you enjoy watching in the current era?
Man, Damian Maia on the top of his game right now as a grappler. Of course, we got St. Pierre and Lyoto Machida, the best on using strategy right now. Anderson Silva is on top of his strategy game, knows how to set up a strategy and deliver. So,
if Joe Silva and Dana White gave you the opportunity to come back and pick any opponent that you could, doesn't matter about weight classes, who would you want to fight?
When you're on the top, man, you don't pick. You get picked.
I see. Is there
I get pick. I don't pick.
Is there a chance of you coming? Is there any timeline or timetable? I mean, we have not seen the last of Royce Gracie?
Not yet. I don't have the urge to fight right now. Don't feel that anger, but I'm not done yet.
Does it give you a sort of a sense of appreciation, a sense of accomplishment when you come here and you see all this stuff? I mean, obviously the Fertitta brothers and Dana White have done their due diligence, but you were here when it began the first time.
Man, it's been a pleasure, man, to be involved this whole time. It's been to still keep in touch, because as they grow, I grow.
Who do you feel is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world today?
Oh, that's hard to say. There's so many good fighters out there, man.
If you could pick one.
My daughter.
I see.
She can beat me up. She can get anything out of me.
Royce, for all your legions of fans, what would you like to tell them watching at home?
Anything's possible.
Royce, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.